Have you ever wondered how satellite images are interpreted? How do experts decipher the seemingly abstract patterns and bring out meaningful information? The key to this is something called an interpretation key. It's a fascinating process, and today, we're going to delve into the nitty-gritty of how these interpretation keys are developed. To begin with, an interpretation key is a set of criteria that guides image interpretation. It's a product of an experienced interpreter's prior knowledge and the study of current images. The purpose of an interpretation key is to standardize the process, reducing variances between different interpreters. The first step in developing an interpretation key is understanding the 7 interpretation elements. These are size, shape, shadow, tone, texture, pattern, and associated relationship. Each of these elements carries a unique piece of information about the object being interpreted. Size, for instance, can provide clues about the scale of the object. Shape can hint at the nature of the object, whether it be man-made or natural. Shadows can reveal an object's height and structure, while tone and texture can indicate material properties. The pattern can tell us about the arrangement or distribution of the objects. And finally, the associated relationship can provide insights into the interaction between different objects. But the process doesn't stop there. The time the photograph is taken, the season, the type of film used, and the photo scale also play a significant role in image interpretation. These factors can greatly influence the appearance of objects on the image and hence must be considered while developing the interpretation key. Once these factors are understood, the next step is the actual development of the key. This usually includes both a written component and an image component. The written component details the interpretation criteria, while the image component shows examples of how these criteria are applied. In a nutshell, the development of interpretation keys is a methodical process. It requires a deep understanding of the interpretation elements and effective application of this understanding. It's a process that combines technical knowledge, experience, and intuition. So, to recap, an interpretation key is a standardized set of criteria that guides image interpretation. The development of an interpretation key involves understanding the 7 interpretation elements: size, shape, shadow, tone, texture, pattern, and associated relationship. Additional factors, such as the time the photograph is taken, the season, the type of film used, and the photo scale, also play a crucial role. An interpretation key usually includes both a written and an image component. And that's how satellite images are transformed from abstract patterns into meaningful information. It's a fascinating process, isn't it? And it's all thanks to the power of interpretation keys.